So I've always been specifically focused on things made out of clay. It's physical and messy, and it's really satisfying when you can make it do what you want it to do. Because clay is such a, it has a lot of material limitations that you have to compromise with it, and all those little compromises like kind of stitch together to make something that's you didn't expect at the end. I'm not super interested in making something that I control completely all the way through. I feel like I'm just like a conduit for certain things. I put them together, but then it's like the material kind of gets to realize itself a little bit and become something that I couldn't have necessarily conceived of in the first place, which is exciting to me because it feels bigger than me. Like historically, ceramic objects, like even if they are quite decorative, they kind of serve a purpose and are used in people's lives. So for me, there's a link between utilitarian functional ceramics and architectural decoration, a lot of which is terracotta and made out of clay as well. There's a system to beauty from a Western perspective. I'm kind of flaunting a lot of that and trying to make something new that's like a little bit closer to like, yeah, organic structures like coral or anthills or the stuff that animals make that from our point of view has no like intention behind it, but we also don't actually really know that because we can't talk to them. When we make a piece of art or an object that is representational, so it takes something out of the natural world and then you're making like a version of it, there's a little aspect of kind of, I don't know if horror is the right word, but there's kind of like a possibility for like a perversion of the thing, of the natural thing. I see it as kind of like a potentially sinister thing. If the clay had like a mind to think about it, like how it would feel about being manipulated into something into representing something that it wasn't, I guess. Because I think there's like a magic to taking one thing and making it making its likeness out of another thing. It feels like a big power to be able to do that. I don't know, that's what some people said was exciting or a potentially exciting trajectory for my work, is like combining the really, really messy, organic, intuitive and quick kind of forms with stuff that's really tightly polished and precise and like non-intuitive, I guess, at least to me. Well, I think maybe I would say recognizable and unrecognizable are kind of the two words. They kind of work together as this like mechanism that kind of propels me to continue making, I guess. There's like part of me that wants to ground myself, the validity of making something that other people will recognize too. There's a part of me that thinks that that's what it means to be good at sculpting. But then there's the other part of me that just likes the sensation of the clay, like as it moves through my fingers. I think it's interesting to combine those two things. I don't think they need to be separated. Wonder is like a feeling I want to cultivate in my audience if I can. That's sort of what I'm chasing in the studio. That's the unexpected. So if I can get that reaction out of an audience, I think that's sort of like what I would like the most.